plus the mouse. What I thought from episode 8 of season 2 of the Mighty Ducks Game Changers. Gonna be a bit more controllable this week, Wildwing. Yes, we've had all the fun and games, all the fun and thrills. Now it's back to the serious stuff, and oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh, honestly, what the shenanigans they got up to this week, eh? Eh? I don't know, I don't... Yeah, I don't know, I do not know. Anyway. But yes, that's great. So we'll just get straight into it and get started with the first bit, which of course was the fallout of Coach called Alex doing a little quick little snog around the back of the bike shed at the end of last week's episode. That was still a mess. I still can't get my head around that. I mean, they literally hate each other since the word go. And literally last week, what? Bit of tongue hockey. I know, it just doesn't make sense. I know, it does not make sense at all. I can't make head of it either. I know, I just don't know. Although, it would seem that balance has been restored this week, hasn't it? Yeah! It would seem balance has been restored. They're finally going back to hate her. But literally, this would be... Start this with it just felt like being in the school playground. So it was like, oh, I heard you and Coach Cole got a little bit frisky about the bike shed. And I heard that you and Alex had a bit of a tryst. It's like, I'm like, can we say that on a family show? Can we say that? I know the word screw it did get brought this week, with the kids later on, but like, are you allowed to say the word tryst on a family show? Is that very I mean, I'm glad she didn't just go where it actually was, which of course was doing it right back to bike shit, but seriously, so Marnie and, who of course we know is, in charge of everything, kind of second command, then obviously Toby, who's the coach of Focus, they're like, I'm just like, do you two all go and get a pair of binoculars? And be like, she threw a bedroom curse again, what a slag! Like, it's not, that's all they need, just like to get they just need like Wild Wing, they literally just need like a pair of binoculars, but I'm not sure they're doing it yet! They've still got the clothes on! That candlelight's gonna burn that lovely feather boa. No. All the lights. Oh, it's lights on, I'm afraid, tonight. Oh, shame. But like, they're just so creepy. I know. They're just being so creepy. Like, oh my god, no, go away. No wonder it all ended up in flames. No. It's just so. I'm always tired with how, whenever I'm out with a woman, first thing I do is I stare at her for 1 whole minute. Do a stare. I'm like, that is so wrong in this day and age. If that was me, I would have to punch him in the face. Or maybe do the whole, I'll just quit. I'm just going to go to the loo. Like, right, now's my chance. Go. Make sure to grab the free bed brass on the way out. Off you go. That's it. Go. Run with it. Run. Come on back. But yeah, I'm just to start the episode. It just felt a bit like being back in the school playground. I was like, did you hear about Coach Cole Alex? Did you hear about Coach Cole? Did you hear? Coach Cole Alex were in the bike shed. KISS-ing. Not on. Although apparently, according to Toby, it was a tryst. What were they doing when those credits rolled on us, Wild Wing? Was it more than tongue hockey? No, horror mental picture. That's a horror mental picture. Right, okay. And eventually, did you agree to go on a little date as well? It's just so wrong. On on every single letter. No, just no. No. Right. So, before we get to balance restore, we do need to go a little bit more detail. So, after last week's wonderful field trip, yep. After last week's wonderful field trip, the ducks are now rejuvenated. They now feel they've got a sense of purpose, and they've got that confidence to actually go for it. And they do have a massive turnaround. They actually do. As we do get to see a bit more of the round robin tournament again. You remember the last time we had that? They were 0-3. Well, now they've turned it around. They've won all. They won all the remaining games, and they have managed to get themselves into the championship game against who else? Dominate. I called it. Yeah, I did. I called it. See, I knew. See, Wildwing. I know. I know this. I may not be a duck, but I know this game for so long now. I knew it. Mighty Ducks Editions. I knew it. I had a feeling it was going to be Ducks be dominating the final, so I was not surprised that would be the case. The other I thought was quite funny this week was how we had team photos. Again, why at this stage of the competition where it's now pretty much all been said and done, we just got the file to do? Epic does not know how to do off-ice stuff, do they? No. But I thought it was quite funny how with Team Dominate they're like, okay, can we do one fun one? And they're like, well, that was our fun one. But it looked like they were giving death stares. Yes, like that. Very well done. Very well demonstrated. Well done, Wildwing. You actually are one of the few mascots in the AHL that actually could do a death stare. Because most of them it's just, oh, look at the cute adorable little beast. But actually, no, you could get well done. Very well done. Whereas the dogs, it was the complete opposite. Because they couldn't do a serious photo if you tried. But no. But this did then start the main focus to what then led to the whole mutiny against the parents. So, Evan has now finally realised, oh, I cocked up. You think? We've been telling you that since when was the draft episode again? Episode 4? Yeah, episode 4! We've been telling you that since episode 4, you cocked up. Because he's now, although it's not really just the fact that he's upset about not being a duck anymore. I think it's more the fact that it's the love triangle between him, Jace, and Sophie. He's now knows now, and he even does ask Evan during the episode, like, so are they official now? And I'm like thinking, well, yeah, maybe. We don't know. No, we don't know. Should we just say yes to make you even more upset? Yeah, they're a couple now. Yeah, we think they are. We've got no idea. No, we got no idea. Even poor Wildwing's confused. I know, we're all confused. I know. So I think it's more. So I don't think it's more the fact that he's realised actually I made a mistake and I should have stayed with my friends and all that. It's more of actually I'm getting a bit jealous of Jay try to cop it off with my Sophie. But you two were never really in a relationship. They had feels, but that was all about it got in the last season. So we didn't. So no, I'm sorry. If you had more scenes where you were doing couple stuff, then we might be convinced that you being got started up. But no, sorry. Plus, I have no sympathy for Evan in this week's episode because I'm sorry. I don't care how depressed you are, how upset you are, how much mope you want to do. You made your bed in episode 4, so go lie in it. Thank you, Wildwing! Thank you very much. See, well, Wildwing agrees with me. Thank you very much. Yeah. So it's like, no, sorry. I don't care how much moping around you want to do. I don't care how much of a green but ugly-eyed monster you want to be. No offence, Victory Green. Oh. So I couldn't resist that. But I'm sorry, I don't care how much moping you want to do, but I'm sorry, you made your bed, you even fought your way to get captain last week of Dominate, so I'm sorry, you've made your bed, go lie in it. So, no, so I have no sympathy for him this week. At all, because you made your bed, so go lie in it. We see it throughout the whole season so far, how he's just been more focused on, on hockey, on progressing well at Epic, and not really focused on his friends at all. So he's kind of ending up, particularly what we saw in that game episode 6 between all of it. You've kind of literally pushed your friends away, so it's your own fault, and you've had this coming. So I know, literally, I can see what the writers were trying to do. They were trying to make us feel sorry for Edmund, but I'm sorry. No. Nope. It's like, this trick always happens a lot on Coronation Street. The writers always try to make us feel sorry for the character. I'm like, nope. It's their own damn fault. They made the beds. Go fucking lie in them. It's even, that strong, I have to bring up swearing. It's like, no, go lie in it, okay? He made his bed, go lie in it, alright? So I'm sorry, no, tough shit. So, no, sorry. I don't care how much you want to try and pull on the pitiness, but you ain't gonna get it from me, sunshine. And you're certainly not getting it from me ducky. Nope. Wildwing's not oppressed either. But I did think it was nice to see how Jace is now starting to finally get involved and integrate with the team. And I think that even could be a role for him if things don't go in the showcase, or for him and Evan on their respective sides, and Evan going to come back to the docks with Evan. But I think they could compose both of them. But so anyway, Jason and Sophie, God knows. God knows what is what their situation's at. They might be a couple. They might be on the love train. We don't know. No, we don't know. But speak of the love train, somebody's about to board the train to Splitsville. Choo choo. Let's get back to Coach Cole and Alex. So, having seen her son moping around like a lost puppy, she basically expressed that to obviously Coach Cole, and he suggests, right, why don't we trade our captains? Because you can do it apparently. There's a rule book on on how to be a coach at Epic. I thought the only rule of being Epic was kill, kill, kill. Plus no fun and no sweeties. I know, disgraceful that rule, isn't it, Wildwing? If we had our own summer camp, we would condone confectionery. That would be number 1 on the list. Absolutely. Just keep it away from Louis. Yeah. He's gonna walk up and don't even keep it there. Yeah, so that's it. And I was watch thinking, really? We had last week the teams pick their captains. Well, I was watching them pick captains. You were busy being giddy. Because there was a bit of storyline in last week's episode, despite the fact it was all about a certain someone. There was a little bit of story. So what was put up last week? You picked the captains. If the coach said, right, we'll just trade them. Made no sense. No sense. And unsurprisingly, this makes its way back to the kids, because Coach Cole tells Marnie about the trade. We're going to go through it, get the jersey sorted. Right before the kids have had a chance to hear them out. This is how jump the gun Coach Cole is. Not in that sense. Oh no. See what happens now, Wing? 1 week of tongue hockey. They do 1 week of tongue hockey that lowers the tone of our show. Honestly, dirty animals. Stop it. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's not in that sense. You dirty animals. Even Wowing's not impressed. Evan knows hears it. literally, at first, has a go at his mom, and then decides, right, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to let this happen. I'm going to go down to Coach Coppers. I'm going to actually get on my knees and beg and grovel. Well, finally! I mean, did it take him being traded to finally have the courage to actually be wanting something doing, go do it yourself? Instead of having your mum bite your corner for you, as he's perhaps you know Barbara at the series. I know! Seriously! Way to step it up, but unfortunately, while it was a good and passionate plea, I've literally gone to the point of past caring. I have. You've literally done so much damage to yourself, Evan, this season. I'm just like, well, do you know what? I've gone past the point of caring. I'm not really bothered. See it out for all I care. I've just gone past caring. Where are you, Wild Wing? Or you bit come ça? I've had enough. I've just literally gone past caring. I couldn't care less now. We're on the way where Evan is. So, right. What's really interesting though is that we end the episode on quite a lot of loose threads. And we're supposed to tie the dots up for ourselves. Like, we're the viewers. All we're supposed to do is watch and dissect. You're the one supposed to tie up the loose ends, not us. I don't know. Get on those in a moment. Obviously, it then makes his way back to Jason the whole ducks, and then that makes Jace upset. And then eventually Alex has to go, right, you know what, I'm going to sort this out myself. Goes to Coach Con and says, what, oh, it happens during their little dinner date, didn't it, that Marnie was sort of saying up. I don't know what Marnie, right, the dinner date. Did Marnie think she was being a contestant on MasterChef? Tonight we are serving a roast chicken dinner with some seasoning and whatever it was. I can't remember what it was because I'm not a big foodie. And for size we've got creme something and for dessert it's a creme brulee. Hence all the torches. Like, but did she but I was watching this where and she put on that really weird accent. So it's like, did she think she was being a contestant on MasterChef? Do you have MasterChef in America, Wild Wing? That's what I thought she was like. Oh my god. And so during the dinner, that is when obviously things come to a blows. And Alex goes, well, do you know what? I'm not going to take up the trade. Apparently, I checked the rule book. I can do that. I can decline. Despite Coach calls being on the plus that. And then eventually, this is when the two of them then start locking heads and I'm like thinking, hallelujah! Balance restored! The balance of the universe has been restored. They now hate each other again. Woo-hoo! Yeah. And back them up and swell them back, tell them back. Woo-hoo! Because he went back to be his arrogant, small-minded, closed-minded, tiny man, irritating, cocky arsehole self. Think of the Doc's Web and what it takes again, and then they both literally just hop and pop and lead the opposite directions. So, I'm considering that as, well, there we go, that's the train board to split spill. Choo-choo! And please do not go back on board the station ever again. Thank you! Honestly. I mean, it was all done very, so yeah, so their little tryst, it all went up, ending very quick. Don't! Oh no, Wild Wing, it's gone, I know. The tone's been lowered, I know. I mean, but what was the point in that though? Because it was a massive shock at the end of last week, and it brought Wild Wing back down to earth. After being... Because we were watching last week, Wild Wing just spent the whole episode giddy, and then when the tryst happened, you were like, alright, and we got you back down to earth. Did the writers thought, actually, afterwards, they thought, actually, do you know what? That's not going to work. Let's break them up. But how do we break them up? Make it convincing. Oh, let's have the kids all be upset with them. Well, it worked. It worked. It worked because you end the episode with Jace and Eben doing a respective team talks with their respective sides. So this would be a nice captain moment, but unfortunately no, because what they're doing is they're rallying them against the adults. They're just basically there, sod the coaches' speeches. They don't give a fuck about us. We go there tomorrow, we're going to play for ourselves and not the grown-ups. Sod them. No, and when the credits rolled, I was like, oh my god, you two have got no idea what you've unleashed. Did Alex not learn her lesson from the last season when she went all a bit sort of power mad, power hungry, a bit all went sort of coach crazy? She came back. We thought Coach Crazy was put in a box. No, she got unleashed. And all because of a little possibility of a trade, of a potential trade, which of course I believe has been vetoed. Yeah, can we assume that? Yeah, because we had an episode with a lot of assumptions. We're left to assume that, firstly, Coach Carl Alex has now gone to Splitsville. Yes, that's definite. Yes, definite. Thank God for that. Done. The next assumption we're left to be is that the trade got null and void. Yeah, right, that's that. Why couldn't you just make a reference to that in the episode then? Instead of going credits and leaving us, the fans, have to speculate and telling lots of ourselves. But what's quite interesting going into next week, what are those two going to be in for? In a way, I'm kind of intrigued to see how next week's episode is going to play out. Because I've got a funny feeling the kids are going to do something very, very stupid. just to piss off Coach Cole and Alex. Even if it results in their chances of doing well backfiring. I can just see it coming. It's going to be a very, very awkward episode next week for Coach Cole and Alex. But hey! They brought it on themselves. They've only got themselves to blame. You should have carried on head teachers. They're having a one-night little twist in the back and a tongue cocky in the back shed. That's what you get. You had it coming. But yes, they've only got themselves to blame. Well, wait, haven't they? They've got themselves to blame. Yeah, so I really quite loved this week how Jace was really getting involved and sort of gelling with the rest of the team, because I will admit in the first half I really didn't know what to make of him, because he just spent most of the time sort of just moping around, you know, and just trying to be a little attention seeking. But now we kind of have an idea of what his problem was. It's kind of maybe sort of warned me just a little bit more, and I thought, oh, okay, alright, I get it now, okay, I see it now. And of course, Sophie obviously sees something in him. We're not sure what it is, but she definitely sees something in him. Just not sure to what extent that is. No. So there's that. But yeah, but it was kind of nice to see Jason now starting to sort of integrate himself into the team. Now I do think there could still be room for him and Eben if Eben was to somehow find his way back onto the Ducks by season's end. Although, would he be welcome back in open arms? I don't know. I do not know. But I just felt it was a bit pathetic this week. How it's just been sort of moping around, just trying to make everyone sort of feel sorry for him. I'm like, no, mate, no. You can be depressed all you want. You can whinge all you want. You can mope about all you want. You can wander around epic like a lost puppy for all I care. But I'm sorry. You made your bed. Now go and lie in it. So I'm sorry. Okay, I mean, at the end of the day, you made your choice. You chose the moment we got to Epic. You chose to sort of ditch your friends, focus on the camp. So you've only got yourself to blame on that front. I'm afraid you've got no. But I can see it was a classic trick of which I see a lot in my Corey. They try and make the character feel sorry for a particular character, but I'm sorry, I mean any of it. Neither's Wild Wing. You were not. No, you were not impressed either. No. So yeah. So all in all, it's kind of a great episode. I was interested to see how they managed to sort of gel on those the teens and how they've all been on them so much. Like, well, nope. Because I did wonder how would they, right? If they had got it floated to them, how would they have reacted to that? Do you think they would have taken it well? Because they might still be a bit upset, but probably not as upset as they are come the episode's end and thinking, right, do you know what? Let's sabotage. It may not have sounded like that, but I think, that's kind of the vibes I'm picking up. So serious, it's gonna go wild next week. It really is. Somebody's gonna be in tears next week. Let's just say that. Just who? Alex, Coach Cole, or the kids? Ponder on that. We'll see you same time next week. But it's like, but I just don't think that Coach Cole and Alex have realised what they've gone and done. I just don't think they've realised that because of their shenanigans, they've now had the kids literally rally together against them, and they're just not going to like what they're going to see next week. I can feel it coming in the waters. I can feel it coming. It doesn't. But at the end of the day, they only got themselves to blame. Shouldn't have been doing a little bit of tongue cookies about said, should ya? No. But thankfully, that is over. Clear the writers thought, actually, do you know what? No, that does not work. How can we then extinguish the flames without it being sort of a silly little plot hole? Let's get the kids involved. Let's make them really upset. Let's face it, that relationship was doomed from the get-go because of how Coach Cole is as a person. I mean, I don't really see a shred of humanity in him yet. There's not even a shred of empathy. So, I'm not surprised it ended the way it did. But, did it have to go in the first place? I don't know. But yeah, so a really great episode. Despite some little sort of but all in all, not bad. It's good. I actually can't wait to see what's going to happen next week now. Because I'm assuming, obviously, next week we're going to have the game that's going to decide who gets the banner and who gets to be in the showcase. I'm guessing that will be next week. But I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as Alex and Coach Cole would like it to be. That's all because of their shenanigans. I really hope that lingers still in the air for next week. And well, they had it coming. They only had themselves to blame. It's going to be fun. Oh, well, thank you so much for joining us today's show. If you've loved it, do click the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, do click the subscribe button. That always should ask, like, you never miss somewhere. We're contact plus the mouse. You can also ring the bell to start all that content. And my YouTube channel, just click on it, is George Hand. Until next time, all that means to say is, it's goodbye from Wild Wing. And for me until next time, au revoir.